Hello, and welcome to the first episode of Black Girls Grow, where growing is our passion, and our motto is, when Black girls grow, everybody wins. My name is Thomasina Rogers, and I am a dirt-loving Bama girl. I have been growing vegetables and flowers since I was a little girl, planting seeds in the corner of my mother's garden. Right along with the garden plants, I grew too, from the seeds that she sowed in me. Seeds of virtue like hard work, of course, persistence, patience, and planning ahead. Seeds of aspiration that I should set my sights on that place over the rainbow where bluebirds fly. And seeds of faith that there's a plan for me and that, like the little brown mustard seed, I too could grow up to be an abundant source of life. I've long been intrigued by the story of George Park, a little white boy whose mother encouraged him to raise flowers in the corner of her garden on their family farm in Pennsylvania. There, in the 1860s, George learned to harvest his own seeds, just like those in the fading marigolds and zinnias behind me. And while still a teenager, George sold his seeds to friends and neighbors, started a monthly magazine in which he gave gardening advice, and launched a seed catalog. By the time he died in 1935, he had engineered his love of seeds and growing into an empire that today produces the greatest range and number of horticultural products in the United States. All too often, in order to grow like George Park could, Black, brown, and other girls must push past stereotypes, prejudices, and stigmas that deflate their hopes and dreams and keep them bound in the shadows of their full potential. On my journey to becoming a woman, a wife, a mother, a lawyer, an enthusiast for life in all the major and minor keys, I've had to scale many mountains, kick in my share of doors, and shatter a few glass ceilings. But through it all, I have remained tethered to an unbroken circle of women who have prospered where they were planted, but kept their eyes fixed firmly over the rainbow, if not for themselves, then for the generations of girls to follow. So Black girls, brown girls, every girl, let's get growing and let the magic of the dirt inspire you to fly over the rainbow. We're at the end of the summer season and the flowers are fading fast. But it's a time to look back and see what worked and what didn't work. What we really liked and what I really liked are the zinnias and the marigolds. And here I have the spent buds of the marigolds. I love these so much for a lot of reasons. One is you get exactly the right color that you want in your landscape, but also they're easy to grow and they tolerate heat and humidity very well. But the added bonus at the end of the season is that you get to harvest the seeds from the marigolds. So here's this little bud, and you break it open, and the seeds are in plenitude. I call these the seeds of friendship because I share them with my friends, and they get to grow right along with me. So that's the marigold, and I say there were easily 30 seeds in there. As for the zinnias, same thing. Their seeds are a little bit bigger, but in breaking them open and extracting the seeds, this is exactly what George Park did, and there they are. And what you want to do is make sure that you put them in an envelope in a cool place over this winter, not with any moisture, and then bring them out in the spring and they're ready to go. Very hardy and just a beautiful plant in the landscape. And also it's very friendly to the butterflies and the bumblebees and other insects that really like it. So if you're concerned about supporting the wildlife, this is the way to go. In the next episode, I invite you to accompany me into my workshop where I will show you how I start my fall garden from seeds under a grow light. Future episodes will include cooking with vegetables from garden to table. I'll show you how to make Nana Bama's real Southern sweet tea with homegrown mint, choosing plants that support wildlife, beautifying the landscape with trees and shrubs, tips on how to plant a biblical or meditation garden. I'll show you how to make a floral arrangement from homegrown or store-bought greens and flowers, and how to make holiday centerpieces and door wreaths for any occasion. Just whatever lies over the rainbow for you, we will bring it to you. Thank you for joining me for this kickoff of Black Girls Grow, where our passion is growing and our motto is, when Black girls grow, everybody wins. Toodaloo. Oh yes, if you like what you've seen so far, please like and subscribe.